Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Forgot to put the audio at the front at the beginning, so there's no music at the bit all the way at the start. But I know I said I was gonna stream yesterday, and I didn't do it in the end. I had to actually help out my dad with his business, and so I was out all day. And when I came back at home at 6, the house was a mess, and dinner wasn't made yet, so I just, instead of streaming, I just kind of clean the house because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it over the weekend. And yeah, I made some dinner, and by the time dinner was over and everything, it was too late. I needed to go to bed. Today, this first stream in the morning is going to be a bit of a snooze fest. Just a little bit. Wait, I think I screwed up my gain. I don't know if my audio is being saturated or not. It's fine. I'll check it after lunch. So the first stream in the morning is going to be a bit of a snooze fest because we're mostly going to be working with rigging. So I'm just going to be pushing bones around, and that's pretty much it. While I hope in the afternoon I'll have this already done so I can pose the character and be able to draw based on like using reference, because I can't draw from just I can't draw without any reference. I really need it. I really need the reference. I am not that skilled, and in sketching specifically. So that's pretty much the plan for this morning. And I also really started I woke up like 10 minutes ago. I was planning on going to bed earlier, but one of my friends last night was on Discord. He sent me a little message. You know, the just a simple message, two little eyes, the eye emojis. And I knew what that meant. Oh, that's one thing. I realized that in my recordings, I'm blowing into the microphone too much. So I'm going to move the microphone a little further away. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. The case is, just so that you won't hear my breathing, like me breathing down your neck. So for today, yeah, I'm just going to try to get this rig to match up with the 3D model. It's been a while since I've rigged something, so I may need to go and look at a video at some point, because I know, like, for example, that you can pair, like, you can just do one side of all the bones, and then with like there's a shortcut to just mirror all the bones. So I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, look, we can just do mirror the x-axis. I suppose that's fine. I'm going to start by, let's see, this one. I feel like if I can take this whole arm here, like that, and just start moving it into the shoulder. I guess that should be the pivot point. And I know already that having different 3D models for each part of the body doesn't really matter when we go to rig it. So I'm not worried about that. Like, this is not the final 3D model anyways. Let's see. I imagine that kind of goes there. Like that. What's gonna be annoying is to line up all these fingers. And so the rig I just used is an add-on. It's called UV rig. And so UV rig, no, it's meta rigs. Sorry, my bad. It's called meta rigs, and it basically gives you a blank kind of rig for you to work with. So you can kind of take the human, like the human rig and the human meta rig and just kind of mold it to whatever character you used. Wait, this one I'm pretty sure I could have just shifted it in the y-axis and we're good. Yeah, so let me show you. For example, if I want to add a new rig, I can go Shift A, Armature, Rigify, Meta Rigs, and you can choose Human, and there's a few animals and some just like more basic bones for other categories. Oh, I am peeking. Okay. Let me try to fix that real quick. Filters, no. So you see, when I did all this, I did it when people were sleeping at home, so I really didn't want to wake them up, so I was maybe a little too quiet. So I think it's gonna mess up with everything. Output gain. I think I'm just gonna lower this a little to 2.8, and maybe with that it's just fine. I'm gonna try to speak loudly to see if anything. No, I think it's fine. Okay, I think I fixed it. We'll see. If I see it peak again, I'll try to fix it. Anyways, so yeah, so that's a cool add-on. Always useful to have in your repertoire. So yeah, my buddy, call to action. He was messing around with his own audio. He was trying to find out how to make a auto-tune sound. But like we have no clue about audio. We seriously are totally ignorant when it comes to audio. Oh, I forgot that bones do that. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain. I feel like I need to rotate it a little. Yeah. Problem is, let's try local. That's not quite. It's fine. We go front on, we can kind of go. So yeah, I don't know how to modify audio. I'm not an audio guy. And so he was messing around with that while I was making cookies. I was making cookies for my mom because she needs cookies in the morning for breakfast. Oh, I kind of don't really see. Oh, okay. I'll change that later. So I was making some chocolate chip almond cookies. No. They do not have cyanide in them. They are regular chocolate chip cookies with a shit ton of almond powder. And the reason for that is because my mom went a little overboard for the Christmas season and tried to get some cookie ingredients and ended up getting, for some reason, a ton of almond flakes, a ton of almond powder. Like probably I don't know what, like 350 grams of almond powder for no reason. So I've been trying to get that used. Why is it like this? Why can't it rotate from this point? I don't get it. It's fine. We'll just move it. I feel like this is not right. Yeah, I think I have to straighten out these bones. Because I feel like they're pretty straight. Like the fingers are pretty straight. My symmetry's still on, right? Yes, thankfully. I just did T. I don't know what the shortcut T for is. So I'm just gonna Control Z that in case T actually does anything. So yeah, last night I was up a little later than I wanted to. We ended up playing on a Minecraft server that my friend privately hosts. And we ended up staying a little later than I wanted to. He just really wanted to beat one of the... So we're playing integrated MC right now. And he's just trying to get some of those boss codex entries over with. Is that where the joint of the thumb would be? I'm trying to think. I'm looking at my own thumb. Yeah, kind of. Maybe a little lower. I feel like this could kind of go here. Maybe somewhere like that. That's probably fine. It doesn't have to be an exact science. Oh, if I just take this point and move it down? No, I was too hopeful. What if I just take this and... Nope, neither. So let's just take all of these. Kinda... I'm not sure even what perspective to use for this. I'm just gonna go finger by finger. I'm gonna lower this central one into the hand. I think it has to go like halfway down. Kind of like where the joints of the fingers start in the palm of the hand, you know, where they're all kind of connected. I think that's where that's supposed to go. Unless... Actually, it's probably these that need to go right at the palm. See, I'm not sure. Can I not? I want to shift these all in one line. That's another thing I realized. I was looking at the recordings. I do some mouth sounds that are really annoying. Hello? There we go. So I'll try to stop doing those. Okay, it's looking better. I think I just have to rotate it like in this plane. What? What just happened? What just happened? I think I just pressed E by accident. So I think the curve is... Yes. So the curve of the original UV rig is maybe a little too important. Too... I don't think you say that in English. Too extreme. My bad. It's something you'd say in French, I think. Trop important? Yeah. Wait, those aren't connected? Why? I sure selected both? They're parented but not connected? Why? You know what? I'm gonna go for... So this is the thing. How do you change the custom properties? No. Damn. Motion path. No. Viewport display. There we go. There we go. In front. Yes. This is what I wanted. So now you can see, no matter what, the bones on top of the mesh. Although this is kind of trippy. Maybe not in front for now. I'm just going to hide them for now. And then we'll check. It's just the transparency layer kind of gets a little woozy. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Bro, I had the fucking weirdest dream. It was like between my parents getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going off to work, and the construction starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh boy. Like I would go in and out of sleep, and I started dreaming that I was in China, and we were eating. Because I have been in China for everyone's reference, and I have eaten some stuff that was pretty whack. I'm not a picky eater. I'll literally eat anything. Well, not anything, but you get my point. And there were cicadas. We had cicadas in China, and honestly, they were fine. Like, they tasted like shrimp. So I think my brain kind of took that for some reason and kind of extrapolated it, and we were eating locusts. We were eating locusts that were loci. One of them, locusts. We were eating locusts, and someone was with us. One of my childhood friends was with us for some reason. I don't know why. And he was like, "Ew!" You just see me with a bunch of locusts in my mouth, going like, "What? It tastes good. It tastes like lobster." So, and honestly, that would probably be my real kind of reaction to that in the real world. So, pretty spot on. And I'm pretty sure it would taste kind of like lobster because the cicadas tasted a bit like shrimp. Because I'm going to be honest, most seafood, like shrimp, lobster, that kind of seafood, of course not shells. Although, shell life are kind of like snails, but people are like, "Ew, snails are so gross." Here in France, we have snails. But, yeah, people are like, "Ooh, snails are so gross," whatever. But you literally eat it if you're eating mussels. It's kind of all the same. And you're missing out. You're honestly missing out. That was why I was pretty impressed with one of the YouTubers I normally watch, William Osman. Absolute nutcase. Amazing. So on his second channel, he sometimes does some videos about cooking with random utensils. Like, for example, his most recent one was cooking with only a microwave. And so he was looking through these microwave cookbooks and just trying to make some of the recipes. And one of the recipes was snails. And I was impressed that he actually ate them. I maybe shouldn't have been that impressed because in one of his previous videos, he was eating sustromi, which is that, like, rotten Swedish fish, which that does probably taste very strong, and I would understand people not wanting to eat it. Which reminds me, we had this, well, weird and based Spanish history teacher. And during our classes of the Roman Empire, he would kind of get like a little too excited, which is normal. Absolutely normal. Everyone should get a little too excited at the mention of the Roman Empire. But he was like really adamant about a type of food called garum. I think that's what it garum. I think. Local. So I think if I can do nope, that's not the case. RX. No, neither. RY. Nope. So none of the cardinal directions are correct. Great. So if I want to rotate this, what am I supposed to do? Like that? What if it's view? R Z? No, that doesn't work either. I think I'm just gonna go for the global one and kind of fix it. No, that doesn't work either. What the heck? Can I rotate it at all? I'm just trying to rotate this. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, it matters to me, but it doesn't... I guess it doesn't matter. As long... Because the bones can go in any 360 direction, right? That's something I don't know how to do. I don't know how to limit bones in like 2 directions. I have no clue. Rigify. Upgrade face rig. When are you use the old face rig? Oh. Upgrades the legacy super face rig type to the new modular face. This preserves compatibility with existing weight paint, but not animation. A rig from the active meta rig armature. Sure. Why not? Should I be out of edit mode for this? Upgrade face rig. Oh, okay. What happened? What changed? Okay. I don't know if I could say that name on on Twitch. No. Call me Glitch. Hello, Glitch. May I ask about the name? Try to put it in terms that won't get you banned by the auto mod. Good luck with that. Okay. What does IG have to do with Twitch, though? Got it. And I'm glad to see the alert works now. Oh boy, I see. Well, you got hacked or something? Nah. Okay. That actually kind of happened to me. I had a Windows laptop and I decided one day to use the fingerprint scanner instead of a password every time. So I got used to using the fingerprint scanner. And one day I was going climbing with some friends and sanded my fingertips a little too much with the rock wall. And when I get home and tried to log on to my laptop, I couldn't. I couldn't log on, so I got locked out of my laptop. And I had to... Yeah, it's cooked, but it's even worse because I was kind of anti the Microsoft accounts, like pairing to Windows 10. This was on Windows 10. So I had like done lots of I installed it offline and everything, so it wouldn't be paired to my account. So there was no recovery method. Absolutely no recovery method. So what I did is I booted Linux on a USB drive, connected to the computer, and extracted all my files in the USB live boot, like the Linux live boot. Reset my computer, like wiped everything, had all my files on a USB drive, which I put on the cloud, and installed Windows again. So that was a terrible weekend. I was even in uni, so I had to ask a roommate that I had never talked to before, like, hey, I was like sheepishly going and knocking on the door, hey, you have a PC, right? Because I knew they were a gamer, but like for all the wrong reasons, I knew they were a gamer. And he kindly was able to give me a USB key. Well, I was able to use his computer to make a live USB. Like, yeah, it was nice of him. And the reason I say for the wrong reasons is because he would be howling at like 2 o'clock in the morning while everyone else was trying to sleep. I don't think he attended a single class, which is, you know what, to each their own. But I really needed the sleep. So yeah, so here I'm just my story on how I lost my shit isn't as interesting. I just take cybersecurity seriously, and my own system locked me out. Well, let me guess. You used very different passwords for absolutely everything, and you didn't have a password manager into the account, but yeah. When you say break back, do you have like a background in cybersecurity or something like that, or... Or just, nope, I have encrypted passwords that change every hour. Oh, wow. That sounds... Wait, but you would have to find a way to... Like, there's some sort of password manager at some level. For everything? For absolutely everything? To me, that borders on the inconvenient. Nope, just press T. I don't know what that does. We're good. So if I authorize the device, I would have to then type the password. I just type in a 10-digit PIN. So is it kind of like the... authenticator app with not cybersecurity, more illegal stuff. I see. But I do that stuff for good reasons. Is it like, are we talking Internet Archive kind of stuff, or are we talking I helped a few kind of PDFs. Oh, okay. So it's that kind of. So it's like vigilantism. Man, I did not expect to have such interesting characters in chat so early. The last time I had someone who's in banking who was better at art than me. I swear, people are very different in here. And I just started. So you're like internet sleuth kind of thing, or girlfriend's parent work in the government, so I can't do it anymore. Ah. Well, I do have a similar I used to have a similar conundrum. One of my exes was part of the Chinese Communist Party. She told me like on the third date. It was a little surreal, I have to be honest. Wasn't expecting it. So to give you some context, when I was at uni, half of my class was Chinese, and a quarter was Indian, and the rest were like European, American, yeah, European and American. So I ended up dating one of the Chinese students who, like, they had invited me to many events and stuff like that, and we started to become friends. And at the beginning, things were normal, and slowly it kind of got a little weird. And obviously, I had to kind of cut ties because it was getting a little out of hand. WA is not my boyfriend, is out boyfriend. Normally, relationships are scary ones. No, relationships are the scary ones. Yeah, I had some issues as well. But yeah, this was definitely the weird issues, not like abuse, just things are not lighting up, and I don't understand what's going on half the time. Because that was one thing. I started to realize that she was not understanding half the things I was saying. And she was just like nodding and saying yes. And it was confusing because it wasn't a yes or no question. And yeah. So I quickly figured out that she would typically, instead of like asking someone to explain what they were trying to say, if she couldn't understand the English that we were saying, she would just kind of like smile and wave. Madagascar style. Smile and wave. So yeah, just didn't really work. My old friend's family were in World War II, if that makes sense. Oh, I do know someone whose grandfather was an SS officer, so I do know what you mean. He was actually my uni as well. He was a German guy, super nice. But he was like, "Yeah, I've got a dark past." What do you mean? Oh, that kind of dark past. I mean, it's not your past; it's your family's past. But wow. I mean, it kind of feels like lots of families in Germany. Oh, the double whammy. Yeah, you must be having the time of your life right now. You must be like apologizing on both fronts. All the time. Yo, okay, that's pretty cool. Well, just to give you an idea, I speak English, Spanish, and French, and a little bit of German. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, but not enough to let people just speak in German in my chat, because if not, I would never not be able to keep up. So yeah, I've got a pretty colored background as well. But that's like insane. Russian, Korean. I'm still learning English. I don't know how to translate any of the languages I know yet. So what do you speak? Do you speak Korean and Russian? I only can translate Greek a bit. So you must be like a full-on polyglot. German mainly. Okay, I have a question. I have a question because I am maybe ignorant, but why is Germany getting rid of all the nuclear plants? Because here where I live, we are investing a lot in nuclear power plants. Like in France, we are full, like nuclear is all green. However, Germany's been getting rid of all of them, and I don't get why. Nuclear is the best, especially for long term, so I'm not sure. That's what I thought. Well, if you don't know, that's fine. I was just confused. Never seen something about that? Well, sorry to tell you, but the German government basically closed down. I'm pretty sure they finished closing down every nuclear power plant in Germany, which is a bummer, in my opinion. I think it's unfortunate because, you know, energy insecurities nowadays. So I don't know if you know the context behind what I'm doing. I am making a Vtuber model for a contact I had because I couldn't find a job. I just offered to make a 3D model for them. And I'm just trying to get something on my portfolio to be able to say, hey, look, I can make 3D Vtuber models. Next time, if anyone's interested? Well, thank you. They basically gave me some of their character sheets, and I tried to go from zero, like just start from the beginning. So I went and did some character sheets, like some silhouettes to try to get like the general shape of the character. And so I was working on a few silhouettes. My sketching skills aren't the best, but my 3D is slightly better. To give you an idea, my background's in product design. So I would normally make 3D models that had to do with products. But I have done a few. I think I have to shrink these. Then move these up. So this is all a learning experience for me. That's why I was doing it like for free, basically. Because I'm using this to be able to learn. Or just voice acting. Oh, really? Well, thank you. What did you voice act for? Oh, adult stuff? Got it. In like video games, like adult video games, adult actually I'm not really sure like what there's like not novels that are voice acted, I'm pretty sure. Mostly animations. Got it. Does it pay well? I've always wondered, does it pay well? Oh boy, this rig for the feet is probably not enough. I'm gonna have to... Well, I don't think they're gonna have toes in their final model, so it's probably fine. I just won't touch it much. Because I only know one voice actor, and... But they don't do adult stuff, they do... Well, they used to. Because now they're just kind of a Twitch streamer. But they used to kind of, I think they did like video games and stuff. I think I'm just going to leave that heel for now. I'm not sure where these feet are supposed to go. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I wonder if that is where the bone is supposed to go. It's supposed to go a little more on the front. I'm back, sorry. My girlfriend needed my help. No worries. Don't worry about it. Oh, so I guess you missed... I was asking... For animations, do you get paid well each time you do voice acting for an animation? Because I only know one voice actor online, CDogVA. I haven't watched him in a while, but I know he exists. And I heard like the voice acting world is kind of rough. I'm not going to do the head yet because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to make my own head instead of this. Oh, you do the animation and the voice acting. Oh, that's so cool, though. What do you use to animate? Are you doing, like, live 2D rigs where you're, like, moving the... Or what's it called? In After Effects where you're kind of, like, warping the meshes? Or are you, like, fully drawing each frame? Each frame. Wow. That is a lot of work. And do you have like customers? Like do you have basically people that are commissioning these animations, or are you doing it for like a larger platform that just commissions, like they just pay you by... Because I know the adult industry is pretty rough. I did 25 to 40 frames a second. 40 is a lot, though. I don't think I'm too worried about these right now. I'll try to move them, but... I mostly just did it for specific people. I don't have to worry about unreliability. So do you have like your contact list? That's cool. Did have a public commission sheet on my Patreon OF. Oh, I see. So you do like have a Patreon. Did before I lost all my... Got it. Okay, these don't quite line up. not too worried about the face rig though right now. I know, that's the rough thing. I'm pretty sure there's this reporter. Oh, I think both rigs got mixed into one. Is that what happened? No. Anyways, there's this reporter on YouTube called Belinda Ecran. And she exactly reported on that, saying that it's really hard for people in the old industry because normally they try to be anonymous, and so it's kind of like ghost developers and stuff. And then when you want to try to get a job, you can't really show your previous work. Until I get my commission sheet up, I'm doing pay what you want, so it helps me my publicity. Got it. Okay. I think this will be good enough. And hopefully, if I can do automatic weights, which I do not remember how to do at all. How do I do automatic weights? Oh, I do. I think I do remember. I think I have to parent. Control P with automatic weights. Why did I lose everything? Have 2 followers? I thought you would have at least 300. No, no. I literally just started on Tuesday. I literally just started on Tuesday. Oh, well, thanks. I have to look something up real quick. So I'm gonna... Started a few days ago and already got a frame and character. Nice. Yes, so I had to speed run.
Complicated.
I had to speed run, basically making all of this. Because it was literally before Christmas. I was at my part-time and life was not looking good. So I sent a message to the contact I had in the VTubing space, and I said, look, I'll offer a VTuber ROM. I'll make it for free, like no strings attached. I just need something to be able to learn how to do this and be able to have it on my portfolio. And I did not, for applying for jobs, no one really responds. I've never gotten answers from any of the companies, basically. Like, there's always either no or nothing. You just get nothing. So I wasn't expecting this contact to just be like, yeah, sure. She was even super nice. She said that if I was looking for any other people that would be willing to like pay for my services for like other projects that are more in my field, that she would ask around. So that was super nice from her. And once I realized that everything was just set in motion during the Christmas break, any free time I had, I was just drawing anything as fast as possible. And basically this scene, I just kind of took some assets I had from the past from like my Blender projects and just did what I could. Well, thank you. So if we have multiple, just to give you an idea, I'm looking at one of the videos called Rigging for Impatient People. I've watched this one a few times now. Nice. It's difficult to start out, especially without a large community to be tied to. Yes, that is what I'm surprised by, because what I heard was the hardest part is to get your first viewer. And on day 2, I already had someone in chat, and now on day 4, I have someone else. So, like, I guess I just managed to choose a niche where there's people just kind of looking around for it, which is cool. And also, both people who've been in chat are... I used to stream years ago, like 2018. I feel like grandpa VTubers and PNG tubers. Well, I wanted to stream before the VTuber craze. But I was afraid of the very public-facing part of the space. So when in 2019 I started seeing VTubers pop off, I was like, this is my way in. If I can make one of these VTubers, I can stream like they are and not be too worried about the consequences of like a very public facing image. And of course not for the bad ways. It's just I don't know, I want my private life. So, yeah, I'm not understanding what he's doing. Let me go back and just try to figure it out. So, my parents kind of wanted me to go to uni and stuff, so I did what they asked me to. They were like, oh, you can just do YouTube or Twitch on the side, and not really. Cool. Show motion, have better access to more humor. Without the need to show your face. Yeah. Also, there's some cool parts that I haven't done yet. In the future, when I get some time, I'll be working on my own model. But there's like different programs. So of course you could do the live 2D rig. But in the PNG tuber space, there's ways to express emotions by like your actual drawings. Because, you know, live 2D rigs are kind of mimicking your face movements and stuff, which to an extent is pretty good, but there's only so much emotion you can get out of like warping the mesh of your 2D image. So I kind of maybe will be going down the PNG tuber side to be able to kind of get like those very poignant emotions drawn out. Let's see. No, it wasn't this. It was... I forget what I was... What key was it? Oh, Control P? No, it's not working like that. Okay, I'm gonna need to watch the video real quick because I do not know why everything's just disappearing. Channel points on Twitch allow a lot of funny stuff with the models too. Yes, I don't think I have channel points yet. I don't know if... Is that an affiliate thing? You can redeem stuff where you add accessories. Oh, I do? I have channel points? I will look into that then. I'll probably do that this weekend when I get some free time. You just don't have them set up right now. I can access them right now. Okay. Because I know I can customize the look of the chat points. It says you have them disabled. Okay. Okay. Well, that's something I'll look into. Because I know some people have integration with their models where like people throw stuff at the models or can make the model do like hide some layers so they become bald. Which I'm not sure how it works with the model I have right now. Vtuber is very bare bones. Ah. Yeah, coding is... I've done some coding, but it's like the grammar of science for me. I am not great at it. Different object scene you can select. Names and symmetry. Archer set out. Oh, that's a problem I have for sure. I have mirror modifiers on a lot of my elements. I have to go fix that. You just make a redeem where it adds something on the stream itself, since your model doesn't move around. Oh, with stream elements? Yeah, I could add an overlay with stream elements. That makes sense. So this has a mirror modifier, so I have to apply that and then go into here and then... Oh, this is gonna be boring. I'm just gonna have to start separating models. Split, that's the one. Nope, not the one. Separate by selection. There we go. So now I got two separate models here. And I believe this both have the same subsurf modifier. Yes, that is the case. No, I do not have a Discord server for the streams yet, but I do have a Discord account that I've reserved because I know that's something I should do. Luckily, the coding for the redeems can be very simple or very complex. I'm guessing it's CSS. I assume not, since it doesn't even seem like you have a Nightbot or Streamlabs. I'm using Stream Elements because I heard some negative stuff about Streamlabs. Like, I heard they was stealing part of the OBS code base or something like that. Which I know is open source, but like they were doing, I forget what, it was a long time ago. So I've decided to try to do it all myself. And what I couldn't do myself, I would... I would use Stream Elements for, because, for example... Do you not have a moderation bot? I have the Stream Elements moderation bot. And basic Twitch moderation. Which I kind of do, because the reason I don't really want moderation completely is because the Twitch streamers I watch, like the one I really watch, Random Nuring, if you let some people say some out-of-pocket stuff, Twitch moderation sucks. If you let them say some out-of-pocket stuff, it leads to some interesting developments. And of course, I feel like I don't know how good the Twitch moderation is, but I imagine it would block from people saying heinous stuff, like slurs and stuff like that. But if they're just going to be saying some out-of-pocket stuff, that's fine. It's something I'll start working on. And honestly, I didn't expect anyone to come on stream yet. Remove mods because they can allow stuff like that. I know, but no one in my family knows I'm streaming, nor my friends. I have not told anyone. So let's apply this modifier. Just adding spam bot. But like from what service? Where am I getting the spam bot from? Is it a Streamlabs thing? Is it like a Stream Elements? Can I get, is there one on Stream Elements I can use? Is it a BUR? I'm pretty sure you can spam and nothing will happen. Unless Twitch moderation can remove spam. Like, I really did the minimum, like the minimum possible just to get stream up and running. I'm gonna test this test and they gone. Oh yeah, Twitch has the thing where your message has not sent because it is identical to the previous one you sent less than 30 seconds ago. Okay, so you see there's some spam protection. But for example, I have another Twitch streamer that I watch their YouTube vids. Because they stream at a different time zone. And the 30-second timer is more permanent. So wait, so now you're perma on 30-second timeouts? That is kind of funny. No, so... Let's... If I type two things exactly the same back to back, then it gives you a 30-second timeout. But what if you just like slightly change it? Like my first YouTube chatter was wild. He, or they, I don't know. They literally got into, they entered the chat, wrote the most random characters possible. They called themselves aliens and left. Which is a grind. It is, I'm not sure what kind of grind, but it is a grind. I could just change catalyzers, I think. Yeah, okay. That's fine. For now, it's fine. I tell you, I really didn't expect anyone... I really didn't expect anyone to join for now. I was like doing this so I could practice and get more... I've been hiding my scene this whole time. Wow. Yeah, it is scuffed. I've been practicing this whole time. I just wanted to practice before telling anyone. So of course I gotta talk to myself. But it's to stop the bots from spamming links like 100 times a minute. Something I did realize, some people, like, well, no, some bots were trying to spam links of viewer bots. And those didn't go through. Like, it would ask me if I would allow them to post it or not. And I first thought it was because it was including a link. But the chatter from the other day, they sent me some Imgur links and some ArtStation links of their work. And there was no problem for that. Yeah. Well, I kind of want to do that, but like the other day, the other person was trying to show me their work, and if I guess I would have to like VIP them before letting them send the links or something like that. You can allow certain people to have links, I think, plus you can allow certain sources. Right. Oh, so if like it's just, I can allow just from Imgur or something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. So like people just want to send their... Discord has the same thing. You can specify sources. Got it. Yeah, when I get a Discord server set up, I'll probably put it in the bio of the stream. Right. Right, I see. Damn, maybe I have a lot more to do this weekend than I thought. Yeah. I'm literally new to this. I have never streamed before. This is this is all new. I'm figuring it all out now. By the way, if you could tell me if the microphone is fine or not, that would be a huge help. Oh, like Discord server? Yeah, thanks. Ooh, great. Because I put some filters on last night, hoping it would fix stuff. Like the microphone is supposed to be a good one, but I'm using a laptop, which is unfortunate. So the fans are like blowing all the time, and you can hear the fans pretty clearly on the microphone because it's so close. My plan is to make my own power PC, but I don't have the funds yet. A few servers, my largest being 270k. The only thing I struggle with are bots, which to be honest, I could have my girlfriend since she knows how that works. You mean Discord bots, right? Yeah, I've made a few servers, but they are all like pretty small. Like I did one for my uni class, stuff like that. But yeah, well, if you're still around when I start making a Discord, I'll give you a holler. I don't want to dox myself, but I do have the Discord account somewhere. So let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna move this up. Yeah, because right now my OBS is a little scuffed. For some reason, what time do you normally stream? So normally it should be the same as Fridays, like the schedule I have on Fridays on Twitch. So it should be from 10 to 12. At 12, I have lunch, and from 3 to 7 every day. However, since I'm helping my dad with his business, there's days that I can't stream, but normally the schedule will always have like the correct times. And I'm multi-streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube. So for Discord, if you want to Discord, can I do where's the I've lost the web version of Discord. Because I have my username, but I don't think you're supposed to give the username. So no, you don't stream at this time? No, I do stream at this time. I normally do it from 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I am in the Euro time zone. Basically, whatever it says on Twitch, that schedule for today is what I try to stream every day. 5 hours ahead. What are you? Wait. 5 hours ahead. 5 hours ahead. Wait, are you in like the China time zone? Are you also Australia? Yo, you live in America. Wait, so isn't that 5 hours behind? No, you're 5 hours behind. Aren't you? Oh, wait, is it... Are you on the West Coast? Oh, I see. Oh, I'm 5 hours. Oh, you're on East Coast. Oh, okay. State? You don't have to answer. What state? Virginia for now. Okay. So, by the way, I sound American. I am not, though. I have never lived in the United States. I have only lived in France, Spain, and in the UK. Yeah, it's a weird accent because it's an accent from nowhere. So that should be my Discord. That should be my Discord username. So I've got a very neutral, weird accent that is from nowhere. And, yeah, so I will... Because of my upbringing, I will know lots of American culture. However, like, I will not necessarily... Like, I am culturally European. Very culturally European. You just sound like a typical American accent with, which ironically wouldn't be American. Like a movie level American accent. Since even America has different... yeah, of course. Like my descendants descendants. So I have family who comes from New York, which also technically come from Italy and Ireland. But I've never lived there. So I've got like American people in my life, but I'm not one of them, basically. And the weird thing is, I could do, I can do caricature British, like different British accents more easily than American ones. I can't do a Midwest one at all. Just can't. Wait, but if you're 5 hours earlier, let me check. It's got to be like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that for you. Wait, no, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing at 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh, no, it is 5. Yeah, okay. I am in the French Euro time, so I'm 6 hours ahead. Couldn't sleep. Understandable. Very understandable. I was having that... Oh. I was having that issue the other day. Where... Oh. I don't know. I think I got used to going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning too often. And then you basically just jet lag yourself, not even traveling, which is kind of pathetic. I'd much rather have the real jet lag. So I jet lagged myself at home and had to get used to my time zone. So basically, probably at your 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll be going to have lunch. Are you gonna seriously pull an all-nighter? And then after lunch, which is like 3 hours after 6 o'clock, so at 9 o'clock in the morning your time, I'll be back on. I did sleep. Oh, okay. I see. 10. Oh, okay. So let me guess. Sleep schedule's a little wonky. Kinda. Mood. It does this a lot. Yep. I feel like people that are on Twitch tend to have that happen to them. Same for, like, just online. And it's kind of rough in my household. You're never on Twitch? What do you want then? In my household, my parents are like up at 6 o'clock in the morning. TikTok and Discord. Oh, I have reserved a TikTok account, but I am very much not. I'm like an old man that yells at clouds. TikTok is really not my thing. Like, no Instagram Reels, no YouTube Shorts, no TikTok. So I have reserved the TikTok account. It does exist. And I may post there in the future, like clips and something. But very much not using it at the moment. And when you mean you're on Discord, like, you're just on different, like, hopping from server to server? Oh, wait, what? What did I just do? Nah, just actually use it. Okay, so you like on call with buddies and stuff. I see. Well, oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like that's normal. Like, I always have Discord open normally. Not right now, because my PL is my current Discord account on my computer. But, yeah, I don't know how to have, like, two accounts on Discord and be able to switch between the two. There must be a way. I have Discord open a lot, mostly because I can't be alone, so my girlfriend sits on call with me a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, I had to... It used to be the opposite for me. I used to have to be on call a lot with one of my exes. But it kind of got a little much for me. She wanted sleep calls, and I drew the line there. It's just not my style. If you do that, please tell me. Why? What's the psychology behind it? Because I don't get it. I don't get what sleep calls does. If we're both asleep, like, who? I don't get it. Okay, so these should be all separated. Oh, I see. The only time I've ever had hallucinations was in my final project of my master's degree, where I did three all-nighters, one after the other, and that was trippy. I started seeing things move in the room that were not moving. I do not envy you. because they're more comfortable. Another reason I originally started was because I was scared to sleep alone after someone broke into my house and did stuff to me. Ooh, rough. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, I could imagine that is not fun to live with. I have hallucination when I'm alone, in silence, or in the dark. If you're comfortable talking about it, like, what type? Like, what? Because what I was seeing was pretty mild. It was like basically the shadows moving and stuff like that. But I've never really heard anyone talk about, like, what do they see? Okay, let's try out this. No, same problem, have it. Oh. I've hallucinations. Oh, I almost never see actual, like, distinct figures. So you don't have, like, paralysis demon meme kind of stuff moving around. I see. But recently I have it. Oh, sorry, I'm like dyslexic, so I have a hard time reading. But recently I have. It was like a dog standing on the front, on their front legs, looking at me straight on, standing about 7 feet tall. Is that literally sleep paralysis demon? Got it. Humanoid figures. Maybe I have to clear all the parents. I couldn't tell it. I don't know what it was, to be honest. I hate it so much. I couldn't tell it was fake because how much I was panicking. I see. That is crazy what the brain can do to people. Like, I did not believe in hypnosis at all before. And then I saw it be done live. And it's trippy. Like, it doesn't work for everyone, but some people, you can just mess with their brain and they do stuff. It's crazy. It's not like extreme. It's not like where you see the crazy America's Got Talent and people are running like bulls off scene, but they like do stuff unconsciously. It's crazy. Yeah. That's gotta be nuts. Like the feeling of someone always kind of watching you or behind you and turn around, there's nothing. Oh boy. I would not want that. It's kind of like that feeling when you know you're supposed to be home alone, and then you hear a sound at home. Sometimes it goes to ignore it. Yeah. So origin to geometry. Oh, I gotta do that too. Oh no, they've all changed. I'm sure it's not a problem. Yeah, of course. I wonder, are there trauma-based? Fortunately, it means it's nothing like schizophrenia. Oh, that's exactly one of the questions I was gonna have. was because I know for schizophrenia there is medication, but if it's trauma based, is there medication too for it, or you just have to live with it? More than just how soon it really sucks with your mind. Yeah, I believe it. I lived with someone with schizophrenia in uni dorms. This was in my bachelor's degree. They had a rough time. Oh, okay. So there is medication for hallucinations in general. But I'm guessing because of the US, it's going to be a little steep in price, isn't it? A part of the trauma was from the hospital and medicine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know some people that just can't take pills. Why are all these parented between each other? Right now, I am trying to figure out why everything's disappearing. The only way to easily help me is one of the reasons I'm traumatized, basically. I see. That is not fun. Are you also like a hypochondriac? Because I was very much a hypochondriac when I was younger. And I had to swallow my... I don't know what, like my... I had to really just kind of ignore it at some point. I had to like mentally prepare because when I went to China, everyone eats with chopsticks from the same dishes. Like everyone's just sharing spit all the time, basically. And I had to go, okay, if I continue with how I live normally, like I'd be like profusely washing my hands after I touched basically anything that I would deem dirty. Like if I'm touching my keyboard or my phone, it's fine. But I'd be washing my hands really all the time. And I realized if I kept on going with my antics, I would not be able to eat at all. So before the trip, I just kind of getting sick and stuff, right? Sorry, I don't know. Yes, it is. My bad. It is very much like scared of bacterias and germs. Like you really don't want to get sick. So lots of. I didn't have it very severely. It was super good immune system. Hey, well, that's something. I don't think my immune system is necessarily bad. It's just I don't know, the thought of it just doesn't really work. And to this day, I still like if I'm back at home, I like try not to. It's also, I think it has to do with a story that my parents told me when I was younger. One of my cousins ended up being deaf, and the reason they became deaf, well, they were born deaf, was because her mom, my aunt, got sick while she was pregnant. And sometimes when you're sick during pregnancy, it could affect the fetus. And unfortunately, it affected her hearing. And the reason she got sick was because she was sharing food with one of her kids, one of the older kids, who who was sick, and she was just eating whatever he was leaving on the plate. And so, yeah, I think from that day, I kind of just was like, okay, I should not be sharing anything with anyone. But I think as I got older and saw people do it and they were fine, I was able to power through it. A very stable body temperature. How is that, like, what? What do you mean a very stable body temperature? It's like always... So you don't have... It's hard for you to have a heat fever? I don't drink or eat after anyone most of the time, mostly because I think it's gross. Yeah. But very rare occasion, it isn't the issue. I have no idea. I'll be sick as hell, and yet my body temperature is perfectly normal. That reminds me, because I'm barely ever sick, but there was once I was sick, and it was so funny. I was in Spain with my friends, and we were out in Segovia, which is one of the Spain's provinces, and it was ridiculously hot. We're talking 40 degrees Celsius, which is probably like over 110 Fahrenheit, I believe, something like that. So it's like ridiculously hot. And of course we're getting dehydrated, and we're getting sunstroke and stuff like heat stroke and stuff like that. And one of my friends, he bought a bottle of water, and I was like, I'll just wait. I'll go get another bottle of water later. I'll go buy one at the next stall. And he's like, no, go on. We'll share. We'll share the bottle. Like, no, it's not a good idea. We shouldn't share. We share the bottle. Boom. I have COVID. He has COVID. My girlfriend at the time has COVID. And nothing happened to them particularly, but I, for 2 to 3 hours, had the worst fever. And I was like just convulsing and just like being sick in general for like 3 hours, while everyone else was like just in the other room playing Wii Sports on the television. And after 3 hours were done, I just like got up. I was like, yeah, I'm fine now. Don't know why. It was really random. I still had COVID after it, but I just had a really bad fever for 3 hours, and then I was fine. We went out that night. But this is the thing. This wasn't even during COVID time. This was after COVID. 5 times within 3 years. That shit sucks. Yeah, well, I got COVID when COVID was over. I don't know. I don't know how. I guess I probably got it on the plane to Spain. Like, I took a plane down from France to Spain, and someone on the plane must have had COVID. Oh, why is that toe? I'm not crazy. That toe is definitely moved. I'm gonna get... No! Oh, okay. I should save. I have not saved in a really long time. Alright. I'm just gonna put a mirror modifier on this guy. Okay, we're good now. Oh, what? What is wrong with... That's not good. I'm guessing some normals are inverted. It's fine. We'll fix that later. I don't even think I need the toes anyways. Toes. You're modeling the damn toes? No, so this is the thing. This is a blender rig that you can get. So I'm just trying to get the proportions right on this model so I can use it. So I can use it as reference for when I'm drawing all the poses for the character. So I'm just trying to have a rig that is all the right size based on what she gave me. And then since I'm going to rig it all, I'll be able to pose it in whatever pose. I'm trying to get that pose, for example. And after that, I'll be modeling over this one, but like totally different topology. Because right now, this topology would be a nightmare. You've got like intersecting, like if I just Boolean these two together, it wouldn't be great topology. So this is like, we're still real early stages. Control, okay. Yeah, okay, we're good now. And I need to change the origin to geometry. Oh, I didn't do parallel toes yet? Let's see. Origin. Nope, wrong way around. I think that's what I probably did last time. So I think I'm gonna have to clear all the parents, because that's why I'm getting everything when I'm parenting the bones to the mesh. Everything's separating, and I think it's because it's parented, and when that happens, things must like reset the positions. Origin to geometry, yes. Okay, I think we're fine now. So, did I hide the rig? No, I did not. Let's hide the rig. So, I think it's Alt P, clear parents. You see, I knew it. Can I clear parents, but keep clear and keep transformations? There we go. Yes. Let's just save that real quick. So now, if I go and take the meta rig, I think I should select all these and the meta rig last, if I'm not confused, if I'm not mistaken. And then Control P. With automatic weights. Yes! There we go. We got it. Although, I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be down there. Details. Those are the details. So now, if I go into... If I take the meta rig and go into pose mode, I should be able to take this bone. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some weight painting. Let's get rid of the automatic weights then. Control P. Can I change the settings of the automatic weights? How about envelope weights? Nope. Same problem. Okay, so I'm gonna have to manually... assign the vertices to each bone. Let's see what the bones are named, because that will definitely... Okay, it's not too bad. But so they're in groups, I believe. Face primary, face secondary, torso. Torso tweak. I'm not sure what the tweak is for. Fingers, finger details, arm. Oh, they have inverse kinematics set up. Wow. Full kinematics tweak. think we can get rid of all of these probably. Let's see. Heal. Oh, there we go. There are all the verdicts groups. So, for example, wait, I put empty weights, I believe. Let's go into I have lost my meta rig. Oh, here it is. Pose mode. Oh no. Let me undo it then. Okay, Control P, and we'll do it with empty groups. So now, if I go into pose mode, yeah, we're good. So how long have I been? Like how long have I been streaming today? I just started an hour and 47 minutes ago. But how long have I been doing this model? Maybe like an hour. Aren't you cute? Check on your posture and hydration. Yes, that is a good point. I forgot about the bottle. That is something I do have to change. My chair. My chair is not the best. It's the finest IKEA you can find. It doesn't really support anything. So that is something I will be changing. Yeah, so it's going to be white paint time. I can take that off. What is going to be... I think we can start with the easy ones first. So if we go to vertex group, we're looking for a calf, probably. Chin, jaw, tongue, nose, cheek. Wow. There are a lot. Thigh. We could do thigh. Thigh right. Thigh left. Thigh. They were on the left thigh. A thigh left. I think we can assign the whole thing. And so now this should work where if I select the pose mode, there we go. So now, this is where the magic should happen. So if I go like this, the thigh moves. Yes. Okay. So I'm doing it right. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a while. I'm probably going to go back to bed. Good luck with the model. I'll come back next stream. Thank you. Lesbian Pride. Oh. Well, have a nice night. I'm sorry if I don't know all the flags. I had to go check that. I think I only know like the non-binary and arrow ace. I don't know. Oh, and the trans flag, of course. But I did not know the lesbian pride. So good night. Have a nice one. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's get the calf now. Leg R. Thank you very much. Good luck to you too. Well, good luck to you too. It's like getting food from a McDonald's employee and they say enjoy you too. Yes, I suppose. Good luck as well. Leg, arm. Fingers, torso. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Then they gotta eat the food together. Exactly. I don't... Oh, Shin. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So let me assign all of this. That should be good. Foot L. Oh, a toe L. There's only one toe? That's F pinky. No, I'm guessing toe is the big toe. Because here we have F pinky, F index, which I'm guessing is F for foot. Eyebrows, temple, brow, ear, spine. No, maybe not. Maybe all the toes are just one. Oh, they are because of how the meta rig is. Yes, I am. Oh boy. So did I assign? So if I deassign select, yes. Okay, so that's all assigned. So let's move on to the foot. Hello. Okay, there we go. Hey. And let's go for the foot. Foot L. Assign. I guess I just have to select all the toes. Toe L. Wait, you can... I'm not going to question it. It's fine. Assign. You can edit multiple items at once? I did not know that. What? Since when? So we have heel. So which one's foot? I wonder. Heel? Heel. I'm guessing this is... Oh, if you want to warp the mesh... I'm gonna have to do some weight painting for the heels. I don't know if it's super important at this stage. So pose mode, let's see. R. Oh, the toes are not going. Why not? Does it do it every single one individually? Let's go to edit mode again. Let's see. Toe L. You see? Okay, so you can't just edit mode. Okay, I'll have to do every single one individually then. Tab. Toe L. Wait, is it L? Yes. Yes, I cannot tell the difference between left and right. Which is really bad for when I'm trying to do... when I'm trying to drive. Let's see... Toe L. Assign. Tab. Toe L. Assigned. Yes, we are good. Toe L. Assign. Perfect. So now I think if I take the meta rig and go into pose mode and move these, wiggle the toes. Yes, let's go. I mean, it's not very natural, but it's something. I think I'm going to do mostly the separate meshes for now, and then I'll work on the other ones. And also, it's 11:55, so I think I'm going to call it now, go have lunch, and I'll be back at 3. And if I feel like I have time, I will maybe be here sooner. We'll see. We'll see. Also, no, maybe during the lunch break, I'll be studying a little how to model the face. So I can have the face already kind of, like the base mesh of the face already done. I'll see. Maybe I'll do it during the lunch break. Anyways, see you later. I will go have some lunch now, and I'll be back in roughly 3 hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, well, I guess gals. In this case, it was just gals. I hope you gals enjoyed, and see you later. Bye-bye.